Come on, Beard. Watch out. Just go lay down. Go. Man, I wonder whenever everybody's gonna show up. Come on, Beard. What's up? Is it Beard? Is he back again? Nope. Let's see. So what's happening, everybody? Guessing this is the beginning of it again? What kind of demented stuff are we gonna get into in this chat? Oh no. Yep, demented stuff already. Yeah, what's up, Beard? So, how's your day going? Yeah, hey, what's up? Yeah, I guess you're new to the stream. Yeah, we get kind of a little crazy here. We chat pretty wild sometimes. You can go ahead and say whatever you want if you're new. So, yeah, might as well just start getting crazy. Unicorn hunt days are the only days that matter. Yeah, those are the only days that truly matter. You also got to try to make sure you keep them alive long enough that you can collect unicorn tears. Otherwise, like without the unicorn tears, your hunt is pretty much useless. Unicorn tears can give you eternal life, supposedly. Besides that, the horn's probably like $50,000 at least. The hoofs, they sell for a good price too. Beard, they did not like that. I don't know if they want to talk about the unicorns right now. But yeah, the unicorns are not the best idea. No, you gotta poach unicorns, dude. That one day a year whenever you can go get unicorns, it doesn't work out. That's funny where the freaking topic ended up. We're talking about unicorns. Yeah, I don't know if freaking unicorns are really a protected species. Are they even nationally recognized, Beard? Like, which paperwork are you looking at? I don't think the unicorns are actually nationally recognized, Beard. That sounds like just a terrible idea. That's why you're hiding them. Yeah, I know you do have a mass collection of those unicorns. You keep collecting more and more. How many are you up to? Like 30 or more? It's kind of crazy. Yeah, Beard, you really need to stop the hoarding of the freaking unicorns. You need to let them free. It's kind of messed up. 76? Dang, that's insane. That's an actual collection. So you have 76 unicorns. Like I've seen the videos. You definitely have a lot, but I didn't expect 76. That's insane. That is that's a feat in itself. And have you named them all? And do you remember all their names? That's another good question. How do you even keep track of them? Do you have like a book that has every single name written down in it? Around that or more? Jeez. So you don't even know the true amount of unicorns you have. That's definitely a horde of unicorns. You have a list of ones you've named. How many pages does it take up? Just one page? Yeah, it's a ledger. You have a whole ledger for freaking your unicorns' names. Damn. Are you good at spreadsheets? Did you do a spreadsheet or are you just old school and just keeping it on paper? Should have one for like a name, where you got it, the date. Hey, Hamaza lifestyle. What's up? One page back and front. You didn't learn to write till you're 18? That sucks. What kind of school were you going to? It does not sound like a good one. Where am I from? I'm from California. I'm in America. Where are you from? Yeah, I guess might as well. I should start one of the streams down at the river sometime soon before I leave, but might be leaving in a little bit. Who knows? Timing's freaking, or scheduling's not like really scheduled. Yeah, I'm from California. So, where are you from, Hamas? Okay. You didn't want to say anything, I guess. The land of milk and honey. Where's the land of milk and honey? Isn't that like from Cheerios? Pretty sure that's Cheerios. Land of milk and honey. That's one thing I could do. That has probably like somewhat sugar in it, and I could add sugar. It's a good idea. Knock it off, dog. Are you sure it's not from the land down under? Oh, man. What the heck are you guys doing? Do I love Jesus? I don't know if I mean, I went to church and all that, but getting all religious is like highly controversial. Or should we just go straight religion, Beard? They were born in a cereal box. Yeah, they're definitely born in a cereal box. Beard, should we do controversial speech? I don't know. You might get in trouble for talking about that. Touched by a Jesus. I said that in one chat and I got banned immediately. It's like, oh, touched by Jesus. And they're like, no, can't be touched by Jesus. It's like, wow. Okay. Kevin. Pretty sure that's a song too. Shoot, this is weird. Streaming and actually like walking around talking to you guys. It's kind of weird. Hey British girl, what's up? We're about to have some cereal. What up? Hey Nisha. Oh, Kevin knows you? That's cool. Yeah, I ended up making some freaking cereal. It's really complicated and hard to make. It's like one of the most difficult things you can make. Oops. Oh well. Yeah, so did Kevin tell you about me? Or did she randomly find this? I don't know, Jesus follower. Does he love me? Tell me about him loving me first. I thought he loves us. Why would he do that? Oh, that makes sense, British girl. You're a mod from there? Yeah, most everyone on here is pretty much a moderator from other channels, it seems. Besides the Jesus follower guy. I guess they just found me. Okay. That's a pretty good deal. So he died for us for eternal sin. I mean, that the dying part kind of sucks, but spend eternity, I don't know. Why does he want to spend eternity with me? Like, I'm a nice person, but I don't know. Sounds weird. Sounds like everyone wants to just talk to him. Nah, I try to be. I don't always be a nice person, but yeah. Really? You become an atheist after an eternity with you. That's fucking weird. That's crazy weird. It's awesome. It's perfect and all that. Yeah, but why can't Why can't the earth be perfect though? Christian follower. Why can't like everything be all like working together and you know not being a problem? Oh, Beard, he asked you a really important question. How would you make Jesus an atheist? Yeah, exactly. Why can't we all just get along in the first place? I'm pretty sure people would not be getting along. It seems like people just don't get along. Yeah, so why can't people get along though? Move your face. Get it. Get away. Go. I thought we didn't really have free will. Thought everything happened for a reason. I don't know. That's another thing that's confusing. Because they said that in church, like, God knows what you're going to do before you do it. So that doesn't sound too much like free will, to be honest. See? Yeah, it's true. So, is that free will or is that not free will? I don't know. Sounds like craziness. Yeah, the church teaches things sometimes weird, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, Kevin. Could be a deeper meaning for life. Ah, there we go. I'm gonna do the bare minimum, just clean up a little bit. I'm leaving them with a bunch of dishes. I don't give a shit. I've been doing the dishes for every day for a couple months now. Shit, like 6 months. And washing the freaking, and sweeping the floor every day. Jeez, can't wait to be out of here. Yeah, exactly. I tried to tell someone that once. I told them, you know, you could use the like note pages as a rolling paper. You can, in a pinch. You could use the note pages in the back of a Bible as a rolling paper. I don't suggest doing it all the time, but just in a pinch. Bella, come here. Damn dog. But yeah, in a pinch, you could do that. I could tell you a few more tricks, you know. But I wouldn't suggest doing it to like the whole thing. Just mainly use the note pages. You might get in trouble doing the other stuff. What state do I live in? The state of confusion, California. Yeah, but at the same time, I don't know. Religion's kind of a skewed freaking thing at this point. I don't know. Going to church is like freaking skewed. It's weird. They all are judging. Not all of it, but I read a lot of it. Not a lot of it, but good little bit here and there. I don't know. I feel like it's all forced upon you and shit. Religion's kind of pick and choose in a way, it seems. I don't know. Ooh, witch god. Ooh, that's a gnarly one. Definitely not the reptilian god. Yeah, some people need the structure, but at the same time, like if you're a bad person and you just go to church to, you know, feel good about yourself, that's kind of a waste of yeah, going. And I've ran across that. And also like other things. Okay. Yeah. Jesus. I see that. Yeah, he probably existed and all that, but at the same time it's still none of it's from him or them or whatever you want to call it. None of it's directly from God or whatever. There's no true evidence that, he sent down this book or some shit. It's written by people and nothing is for certain. But yeah, there very well could be a God. But I don't know. Religion's probably just a bunch of freaking hogwash basically whenever it comes down to it. Yeah, everything is complex. How can a big bang happen? If time didn't exist, nothing would. Wouldn't there still be like relative time though if the Earth's spinning or whatever, and you get darkness and daytime? But I don't know how that has anything to do with God. But okay, dang, I didn't expect a religious conversation today. Chat went wild today. This is cool. You guys are talking about other stuff than just unicorns. That was kind of funny. It started off with the unicorn talk first thing. God made it. Okay. Yeah. No, yeah, there's something that made everything, but I don't know. I don't know. Beard will clear it up. He was saying how the Romans kept really good records of their citizens and all that. Religion versus walk with God. Yeah, and they actually sent a bunch of the prophets to an island out in the middle of the Dead Sea or something like that. I forget which sea. But yeah, they're on an island. Hey, what's happening, Exactamundo? That was a pretty crazy stream we got to witness last night. Don't follow religion. What? What did I miss? The apostles wrote what they saw. Follow Jesus, not religion. What the fuck? I don't know. So I don't know. You're. That's another thing that's confusing. Do you follow Jesus or do you follow God? Do you what? Is God Jesus or I don't know. It makes it confusing. Yeah, I don't know if you got into the Discord, but we were talking on voice chat for hours this morning. He's figuring it out, but next Tuesday he'll know. He'll know if he's going to jail or not, but we won't have a like actual goodbye if he actually goes. He'll just go straight into the pen. Okay, I get that, like following through sacrifice and stuff, but there was also some cool shit he got to do. He got to turn water into wine and fed a lot of people with bread, like a little bit of bread. I don't know. Sounds like a pretty good superpower. Not like superpower, but ability. Yeah, he has a court date on Tuesday, so it'll be Monday for America. Yeah, that's kind of how I felt, Dad. When it's kind of like a cult in a way. Like I always felt like they're super judgmental, but they all did bad shit on the fucking weekdays. Like they're probably the people that honk at you or whatever as soon as the fucking light turns green. If you're like waiting a minute, taking too long in a drive-through, whatever it might be. They're like super eager sometimes. Yeah, but what makes them like not a real Christian? Like just because they have a short temper, or because they just go to church on some days? I don't know. Plus, I don't want to have to be anything. As long as you're freaking good, I guess it freaking doesn't matter. You know, I don't know. He's gonna try to plead guilty. He said, but he wasn't gonna do it online. Like he's waiting to do it in the court, and then he'll be able to do that. Yeah, exactly, Edwin. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of freaking repressed information over the years. You got to think how much repressed information there's probably like wars have been written by the winners, not the losers. So that's like a big old freaking thing about it. I can quit churching it up. Yeah, no, I'm not trying to give like too much of a religious aspect on things. But no, I just don't go to church. Like, I don't know. It's not a freaking thing that seems like a requirement. I don't know. You recommend trusting churches 100%. It's just a cash grab. Yeah, that is true. It is kind of a cash grab. Yeah, basically back to what Edwin said. It's basically trying to get you to join a cult. It's not really a cult, but you're paying into something that doesn't really give you returns. Yeah, you don't have to go to church. Yeah, it can be pretty cool, but some of the last times I went, it wasn't. I don't know. It just wasn't. It's hard to put a freaking finger on it. Exactamundo. You could be a Mormon and have more than one wife. I'm pretty sure. But Edwin, very cultish. Yeah, yeah. They have a church of freaking weed. They do have a church of weed. People were saying it's a freaking religious freedom and religious exemption. Just kind of funny. Yeah, it is pretty much just that. Bella, come on! This fucking dog. I'm gonna have to tie her up this time. Doesn't burn out like a joint. Yeah, exactly, Edwin. Campfire legends from 1,000 years ago. That's kind of funny though. Follower of Christ. That's exactly what you showed up doing though. You're all screaming about God and stuff. So, geez, I don't know. Do you get paid to go around doing that? Because I mean, I've seen you in other chats doing the same thing. Yeah, tax exemptions. I never said you should leave. I'm just saying You're the one that brought up the God thing and like started, I don't know. And then you're like, don't follow the person talking talking you into Chris, Christ or Christianity. You don't have to leave, but I thought it was pretty funny. Jesus is your bruh. Right, Edwin? Yeah, true. It's not forcing, but it's just funny because I've seen you do it in other chats. Yeah, trust me, I don't know. I've seen a lot of freaking chats where people always show up with like the same name or similar names and say the same. It's just pretty funny. Like, I think we should be leaving church at like Sunday. Yeah, it's not Sunday, right? Yeah, it's Thursday. There's still a little ways away until Sunday. Yeah, no, it's or yeah, I already read that. Because that's the gospel. That's pretty funny. But yeah, chat was going pretty good though. I don't know, I just feel like it's all yeah. Imagine how Jesus would have played card tricks. Yeah, like the live and subscribe for more. Yeah, we'll be going live more often. Okay, there's 50-50 chance that, yeah. How many more days till Christmas? Oh yeah, it's 260 more days until Christmas. Yeah, pretty sure it's 260. Could be less than that. Yeah, I just put that as the title just for the heck of it. Me and Crazy Cat Guy, we've been keeping track of it. But yeah, I don't think I've seen you in here yet, Ganja B. Oh, you were here a few days ago. Oh, with the river one. Fuck. Whoa, that was a B. But yeah, we've been smoking prop cigarettes over here and chilling, hanging out. We've been talking about a whole bunch of stuff. Dude, I was thinking about actually starting a Christmas tree farm. I tried to tell my friend about it here, and he's like, no, that's a bad idea. It's like, no, it's not that bad of an idea. Yeah, a Christmas tree farm would not be a bad idea. Yeah, we've been counting down the days till Christmas every single day for a while now. It's 260 days. Shouldn't be 259. Hopefully it's not. But yeah, we've been keeping track of it for a minute now. I think it was 31 days or 332 days we started keeping track. It's like 1 month short of a whole year. Yeah, it's pretty freaking funny. We've been keeping track of that though. Yeah, I still don't know where my dog is. I think she's just hanging out up in a sunny spot. She usually does that shit. Disappears for a couple hours and comes back just chilling. But yeah, we've been just hanging out, talking. It's kind of good to see new faces back in here again. Yeah, I know the fog machine's pretty weird, huh? The prop cigarettes are even better. I love the prop cigarettes. Yeah, they're the same kind they use on movie sets. But we'd been chatting for a minute about freaking Jesus. That was weird. That guy just came in here talking about Jesus the whole time, just about. I was trying to make some cereal. Yeah, I don't think that. Yeah, that's the first time they've ever been here. They have like almost 500 subscribers. I'm kind of surprised about that. Jeez. Prop condoms only. That would be pretty wild. I don't know. That all depends. Would Muhammad Ali be able to actually land a punch on him? That's the question. What? If you need a shower, you can poke holes in them. Yeah, you can until it rips. Then it's not a fucking good idea. Muhammad Ali was a warlord. Oh, Muhammad the Prophet, not Muhammad Ali. I don't know, dude. I was thinking Muhammad Ali. Muhammad the Prophet versus Jesus? Fuck, I don't know. That would be a pretty gnarly fight. I don't know Muhammad's strong suits. And I know Jesus would try to wash his feet. So, I'm not sure. That'd be pretty hard. Hard to say. Muhammad can fly around though and like time travel. I don't know. That'd be a pretty gnarly one. You know who you're. you're That's pretty funny. Yeah, but what about if he just dodged all the punches? One has a sword, the other one can resurrect. Well, then the fight would just keep going on. It would be pretty gnarly. That would be a pretty gnarly fight. Just keeps going on. Bella, come on. Bella, Lulu, come on. That should get him. Yeah, that would be a kind of gnarly fight. Muhammad and freaking Jesus fighting. Steve Seagal, I think he would win against Elon Musk. That'd be pretty crazy, though. Spawn trap Jesus' tomb. Yeah, just camp at spawn for a little while. You should be winning. Damn. I thought something would have already happened by now. Yeah, I should have been already gone by now. This is weird. Yeah, there's spawn camping in real life. You just gotta show up to Jesus' tomb, apparently. That sounds horrible. It wouldn't be too horrible. It wouldn't be the worst thing. No, they said he died a virgin, even though he hung out with a prostitute and a whole bunch of bad people. Yeah, it wouldn't be a good idea to be spawn camping, though, in real life. Huh. Who's that one with the fish hook? You know? The one with the weird little hands? I think that one's the one to fight. He had a son with the prostitute? I didn't hear about that. So yeah, I guess that's stuff they just keep from you at church. Bella, come on! Fucking dog. Come on! She might have actually went adventuring. Fight reviewing, bruh. Yeah, me and bruh should fight. That'd be funny. We'll do a YouTube fight thing. Come here, Bella. Bella, come on. I don't know if it's Ricky Bruick. I sound like a Red Dead Redemption side quest. Yeah, definitely. Come find the person out in the woods. He'll keep you trapped. Hold you hostage. Help him find his dog. Belle, come on! Fucking weird dog. Oh, what's up, Breaking Bud? We're just chilling. Been smoking those fake prop cigarettes lately. But also the dog's out in the woods somewhere. Yeah, I live in the woods. There's no sign of civilization anywhere. I'm about to be further in the woods. Yeah, there's bears, but you don't really see them around a lot. Barely ever see them around, actually. Bella, come on! Yeah, but the damn dog's off fucking roaming around. Yep. Come on, Belle! Is that what you're up to, me? Because I'm up to that too, sometimes. Bella, come on! Lulu, come on! Yeah, they are kind of a trip whenever they come roaming through. You rarely see them, though. Damn, but that was crazy last night on freaking Koala's stream. That was like one of the best streams I've seen of him in a while. Like, yeah, it was pretty gnarly, but it was freaking entertaining. Yeah, bears usually stay away from your place unless you got like food or trash out that they get used to getting. Bella! Yeah, she's definitely not here right now. Yeah, he's in good spirits. He's happy. Like, not happy, but he's not all like super bummed out. He's dealing with it fine. Yeah, I know, but him freaking out on some random young kid or whatever at a Taco Bell in the middle of the day is kind of not the thing to do. No, he hasn't told Jules yet. He's not even sure if they even called her or what. But yeah, he'll be having to tell Jules real soon. Bella, come on! Fucking dog. Yeah, he's gonna have to tell her eventually. You wouldn't tell her? Fuck that. Yeah, but he might end up like with no choice if he gets locked up. She's gonna end up wondering where he went and all that. I don't want to go adventure around and try to yell at the dog. Bella, come on! Yep, I guess she fucking took off. She might be coming back now. Yeah, I'm not sure if the kid's pressing charges. He has a court date, though. Oh, fuck. Hold on. That was weird. I got a call. They weren't even saying anything. And I know the number, like the person. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just going to end this.